Our doctoral students work with their faculty research mentor and start out with their first year really developing ideas for a thesis. They work on that thesis during their first summer as well as studying for their competency exams. The second year is typically when they're proposing their thesis and collecting their data, and then shortly thereafter they get their thesis defended. At that point they work on candidacy exams, which is really writing a set of papers that are relevant to their dissertation topic. Although it's an exam in a take-home format of them working on papers for 2 or 3 months, it really is a start of their dissertation project, so it serves two purposes. After they've passed their candidacy exam, then the students begin work on their dissertation. All along that process, the students are given opportunities. If their progress is going well, they may be asked to write a book chapter with a faculty member or participate in a study with their faculty mentor. They're presenting at state and national conferences along the way. And really, I think developing that nice working relationship with their faculty mentor that helps facilitate their research, but also helps guide them through the program as they have this mentor that can give them advice when needed. When they're on the job market and going through the interview process and making decisions, that faculty mentor is there for them to be able to help them make their decisions and weigh the pros and cons of the various offers that they have.
In the doctoral program, you complete a thesis and a dissertation, some original research, and when I first entered the program, I thought that there were several topics of research that the faculty members were doing that were interesting, but when I started my own projects, I kind of was thinking of my own personal interest, which would be to study siblings and how they influence one's development. What was really great was in starting the research project and working with the faculty, I was able to take the faculty's research interests of social support and combine that with my interest in studying siblings. And so we ended up researching sibling social support, and of course we branched out from there and how that influences outcomes, and could even tie that into other interests that were of faculty members in the department. It was really great to come in and to know that I wasn't going to be assigned to research a specific topic because that was the faculty members' interest in our program, but to know that I could use them to, for support with topics that they do know best, but combine it with other interests that I have and kind of work that into our new original research.
One of the neat things that we do here is we have brown bags, and they're usually weekly. And during that time, we spend about an hour over lunch either listening to different researchers present what they're researching, where we get to ask questions and really have the opportunity to expand what maybe our interests are and learn about what other professors or faculty or students are doing, which is always really interesting. Sometimes we have professionals from the field come in and talk about their experiences with school psychology, but not just school psychologists. We hear from other support staff in schools. We've heard from different researchers from different universities, so it's just been really a good time to not only share with each other about what we're doing, but also listen about what else is going on in the field that we should be aware of and know about for when we leave school here.
Other than the required thesis and dissertation, I was able to do several research projects with some of the faculty. I partnered with them and I co-authored some book chapters that they asked me to help them with, and I wrote and submitted some articles that were published, and even now I have a whole file drawer full of potential projects that I could continue doing with some of the faculty here.